My name is Tamika and I'm from the Washington, D.C. metro area. In May of 2001, I was diagnosed with invasive cervical cancer. I was 25 years of age. Part of my treatment was that I had to have a hysterectomy followed by radiation and chemotherapy. I felt like I was all alone. I felt like there wasn't anyone who was my age, maybe had my similar circumstances, that could understand the impact of cancer in my life.
My name is Doug Ulman. I was diagnosed with cancer when I was 19. What I realized early on was that this just puts a halt on your life. I didn't know if I could go back to school. I had to start thinking about all kinds of practical things like wills and powers of attorney and things I'd never really thought about. I think you learn a lot of life's lessons early on.
He called me one day and said, "I have a project I want you to help me with, if you don't mind." And I said, "Sure, what?" As I was rushing out the door for something. And he said, "I think we should start a nonprofit, something to help people with cancer." And I said, "That's a great idea."
As soon as we started the organization, then everybody started coming out of the woodwork and calling and saying, "Oh, I wish I was in the same position. I wish there was something like this when I was diagnosed." And so it just kind of fueled the fire to continue to develop the organization.
I was 22 when I was diagnosed with cancer. You're just starting to get that sense of independence, and you're starting to feel like you can accomplish whatever you want in life.
There's a lot of transitions that they're going through in their life, whether they're going off to college, graduating college, entering the job market, getting married, having children.
You feel like you don't have any say in what's going on with your body and with your life.
There was no other group that had a young adult patient navigator program in the entire United States. And so we wanted to run that program here in our community. And the Lance Armstrong Foundation reached out to us and said, "We'll support that pilot initiative, and hopefully we can duplicate it across the country."
We have published a guidebook filled with information that we wish people had told us. Researching your diagnosis, dealing with the medical practitioners, dealing with relationships. One of the most important things we find is that people want to connect with someone else who's been through what they're going through.
I remember coming in on a Wednesday for chemotherapy and radiation treatment when this brochure kind of just appeared to me out of nowhere. And it was a brochure for the Ulman Cancer Fund. Basically, that's when everything clicked for me. It changed my life forever.